Oh, wow. Arrow, season 7, which the entire time was just like bizarrely bizarre and multiple timelines trying to close the series, which they at the last minute decided not to do. So you have all this weird stuff coming to a conclusion, possibly, because all conclusions have cliffhangers for the hope of a future spin off or something. So you have all this stuff going on that is going somewhere, and then they announce another season. So that we will see what happens with the last micro season of 10 episodes next year. So, but for now, we have, is it, well, holding the continuity? Yes! This fighting is still as awful as it always was. It makes the WWF look real. It is just, you can see all the telegraphing. They have to shoot scenes in the dark so you can't see how bad it is when they're missing each other by like a mile. And, there are people who running like, superheroes that look like they're just struggling through water. I won't say who. But there's a lot of comedy unintentional in this. Because, there's one thing about having, you know, awkward people doing things awkwardly because it's funny. They think they're better than they are. And there's another thing having awkward people doing things that are supposed to be experts and, trim and trained. And none of these people really look trained in anything, not even acting. So it's still amazing. It lasted 7 years. I mean, out of all the different DC series, why is this the worst? And it's also the oldest. I still don't get that one. But at least it's going away now. I mean, it was just so much mismanagement in this. Marvel may have done better, but there was overreaching, definitely trying to do too much and too many characters, too many series, and that was another thing. Poor management, poor thought process. Just, oh, let's grab every penny we can this year. Who cares how much we lose in the next decade because it's the quick buck we got to worry about. Now, yes, after 7 years, these individuals have their characters down. And there is that, of course, that crossover with a Flash and Supergirl that I have yet to get to the Supergirl part yet. So we have a crossover, which I don't do spoilers anyways, but there's a crossover. It's what it is. It's like their own mini movie instead of. So we have that, and obviously there's still involvement with the bigger DC universe cinematic world. So that will be something I haven't seen. At least not in its place. I think I'm concentrating on TV. Anyways, so many references to people that aren't there. So many people that come in and out. It's a little confusing. And then the multiple timelines, which may or may not be contradicting each other in some respects. Or, yeah, it's just way too clumsily. Some really badly delivered lines that sort of have to match up with this other timeline. And it just feels like they gave up. And just like, whatever. Whatever. We got paid. We outie, yo. That's what it feels like. Really depressing.